What up, all the people? Welcome back to another episode of Hood Talk. Let's get it. Hood Talk News. A man has been fatally beaten in a New York prison this month. Was repeatedly prummed by the correctional officers while in handcuffs. I want to send out a disclaimer first, you all. Before I go any further, Google Robert Brooks. Robert Brooks. R-O-B-E-R-T. Brooks. B-R-O-O-K-S. Robert Brooks. Now, I'm going to say, if your heart and your mind and your mental body is not prepared enough to withstand these horrible scenes that you will be seeing with Robert Brooks, I repeat, do not Google it. Do not look it up and watch it. It is sickening. It is frightening. It is unmorally. It is naive, and etc. I don't see how one can, I'm befuddled. I promise you, I'm befuddled. I don't understand it. And I know what y'all might be saying, for those of you who have been following me. Because, of course, this has been done by Caucasians, white people. Mike, what you got to say now? What you got to say now, Mike? You always sit up here talking about you won't be white. Yes, guess what? I still want to be white. I still wish I was white. And I'm still screaming, the hell with black people. I wish I wasn't black. I'm sorry I'm black. I can't do anything about it. But I know how I feel. I know where I come from. I know what I have suffered 49 years. I know I don't look it. Yes, I'm 49. I know what I'm going to continue on see for the next however many years I'm gonna be on here on planet Earth. It's just one thing that's certain about black people. We dumb, we stupid, we naive, we illiterate. What else? We unintelligent, we uneducated. I can go on and on. And I'm not looking down on no one black. Again, I'm black. My mama black. My daddy black. I hope you get the picture. So, with that being said, it's just that with me, it became a permanent time in my life where as though I'm more of a historian, right? And along with that, I like to learn. Along with that, I noticed with me, as I became to get older in my life, a lot of topics, a lot of anything you can name, I was interested in learning in it, right? So with that being said, looking back on my life and my so-called people life, black people life, I realized that it's bigger than me. This is the black thing. It's not a coincidence that black people are leading in debt. Black people are leading in finances, being broke. Black people are leading in uneducation, being dumb. Black people are leading in divorces. Black women don't know how to treat a man. Black men don't know how to treat a woman. So, again, I can go on and on. Black people are leading in not knowing how to build up a camaraderie amongst one another. Black people are leading in drug use. We at the bottom of the category, at the bottom of the barrel of any and everything you can name, right? Why should I be proud to be black? Man, the hell with black people. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. That's why I wear a mask. I promise you. That's why I wear a mask. I wish I could cover this up and my arms. But I can't. I'll be hot. But yes, I'm ashamed of being black. I'm really is. White people, they think business. They women know how to treat men. They men. As a couple, white mothers and fathers, they know how to hold and allow their young teenage boy or teenage girl to be accountable. By 18, they out the door. You know why? Because their parents have instilled in them from the ages of a baby all the way up to 18, 19, everything that they're used to know about being a taxpaying U.S. citizen and how to navigate your way through life. So, as my offspring, it's time for you to fly. I'm going to always be here for you, but I can't hold your hand for the rest of my life. Now, black women are let their children stay home till they're 29 years old. That's not a problem. You really think you're doing a good deed by allowing your child to stay home at the age of 25, 26 years old? You hurting them. But you can't tell these black sisters nothing. Because they go to their number one strength. Y'all don't know nothing. I'm the mama. I'm the daddy. And that's why you have so many black young men that's out here lost. You know? So yeah, I want to be white. Moving on. Robert Brooks was serving an 11-year sentence. I don't know what went on in his household, but it's not an awareness to me that he's in jail for what he were in jail for stabbing his ex-girlfriend. I wonder what that was about. I hope she's okay. I don't wish violence on no one. This is not a violence channel. One thing for sure, two things for certain. I'm going to speak on the truth. Whether the truth hurt or not, I'm going to speak on it. I'm sorry. If you don't like watching this channel, you can unsubscribe. I don't mean this in a malicious way. You can unsubscribe, or you don't have to watch me at all. But I'm going to speak my truth. So, Robert Brooks, like I said, was serving an 11-year sentence. He has supposedly stabbed his ex-fiancee. So, he was moved to upstate New York, right? Upon being transferred, Robert Brooks was allegedly struck in the chest by a shoe by a correctional officer. Then lifted up by the neck, by his neck, rather, and dropped down by two guards who who is seen on body camera footage of another correctional officer who were standing there and didn't do anything. According to body camera footage released on Friday by the state attorney general, and it says at least 3 of the officers involved in the fatal beating of Mr. Robert Brooks, a New York held inmate at Marcy Correctional Facility in upstate New York, were previously accused of assault, like I stated. According to court documents obtained by CNN, the officers who were among the 14 of who were watching him being beat up, has been named by the Department of Corrections. Related to Brooks' death, none of the officers have been charged with this wrongful act of doing. Okay. Allow me to clarify this, right? This specific topic that I'm speaking on today, that sounded like a rap, right? Nah, that was a mistake. I tended to say I initiated to upload this same video, just a little tweaks, little different, same topic, narration, 2 days ago. So this video right here is going to be 3 days late. Robert Brooks has been killed 4 days ago. The day after, I uploaded the video, right? After watching it, speaking on it, and put my little 1-2 to it. So, but I had some type of technical default. Constantly was being interrupted by someone, so my audio wasn't up to par. So I decided to delete it. And I apologize to my fans because I saw that I had a few views that I appreciate, that I had to let go of people, fans rather, who may have watched it already. So I appreciate if you come back. I'm going to re-upload it. The same topic, different video. Again, I appreciate you come back. Thank you. So moving on. Okay, those officers at that time, 3 days ago, I said I've spoken on it and mentioned that they may have not been arrested, right? Today, I hope they have been arrested. I will see. I will look into it after I upload this video. I will see. So, with that being said, moving on. CNN has not been able to confirm, right, the identities of the officers shown in the video and what each role of each correctional officer may have played or may have not played. The body cam footage released Friday shows correctional officer at the facility punching, kicking, strangling Mr. Brooks with his hands in cuffs. And on top of that, behind his back, right? alongside Mr. Brooks supposedly be being examined by nurses, he was being beaten on the examination table with the nurse watching. You evil, nefarious, diabolical man. I don't, bro. Say, bro. Say, dog, that's why I say, like, it's bigger than, man, this shit is bigger than, it's bigger than me not wanting to be black. It's bigger than me hating black people. Sisters, that's why I say, bro, y'all got to look. You have to dive deep into what I be trying to emphasize. Had this man, and yes, he's a grown man. He really is. He was a grown man. I would expect him, I don't know what happened. I really don't. But as a grown man, I know some people can be kind of you know, when you being moved from one spot to another, you be, you know, and not knowing where you're going at. Some people be aggressive, right? And that can serve you good and it can serve you bad. Unfortunately for Robert Brooks, it has served him bad. Now, I'm going to give a quick testimony, right, of a portion of my journey. One minute, one more. I was being transferred to a jail. I never been, right? So I knew that where they was moving me at, it had to be bad. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Because, first of all, when you on the bus, you got your arm shackled by the wrist, you got your legs shackled by the ankles. You can't do nothing, can't go nowhere. You looking out the window, you seeing mountains, you seeing, according to what time of the month it is, you seeing animals, you seeing horses, you seeing masses of land, you seeing a plethora of everything, right? So that alone let one know I'm going somewhere where ain't no turning back. My family probably never come see me. I noticed I've been riding, seems like, for 5 days. You know, that's how long you see like I've been riding. So when you get there, off the back, you automatically hear your name. This how you know you're in a spot that you probably wouldn't want to be. When you hear these big old white boys mispronouncing your name. Now, my name is Michael. 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 These boys was pronouncing my name Michael. What? Where the hell is I'm at? Michael is not hard to pronounce. Michael. Get off that sidewalk, boy. Am I gonna make it home? Last time I heard somebody say some shit like that, it was in the Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence movie, Life. Those racist white boys right there want to torture something. My last name is Corner. Corner, like a street corner. Corner is pronounced 2 syllables. Corner, 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 like a street corner. Kinda, walk up, son. Kinda, walk up, son. What the fuck? Man, where these people got me? Kinda, walk up. Man, my name Corner. It's spelled biggest cuff on the back of your, well, not biggest cuff. It's spelled Corner on the back of your shirt, your last name. And you cocksucker still calling me Connor? That's those racist white boys, boy, that you do not want to come in contact with. Believe me. So, with that being said, right, Robert Brooks, again, I don't know what his situation was as far as doing time, but at 43 years old, I would expect him to kind of like knew what he was up against. A youngster? A youngster should be schooled by his father or a male role model, right? And this is what you have to realize. He's not the first one that happened to. He's just the one that blew up the case. Unfortunately, he has to be the one who paved the way for the prior people who had been beat up. You know what I'm saying? The people been doing that shit. Ain't nowhere in the world them people were that comfortable. Man, go look at the video. Go look at the video. You gonna see one white boy. You gonna see him holding Robert Brooks' right leg, I think, trying to attempt to punch him, but at the same time, he busts a right to look in the camera. And it was a Kodak moment. The camera caught him. Clear as day. While he's trying to do something, he looks to the right. And I don't know if that camera, because it's obvious that camera view right there came from another correctional officer who was just watching. Now, only that officer knows what his intentions was, because his camera is what caught everything. Now, maybe he did that on purpose, because when you think about it, he could have turned. He could have turned and not allow any of that to be on. Well, it would. Well, again, yes, he could have turned his body to the left or right and not allow for the beating to be visualized on his camera. Not turn his camera off, but he commits to stand there and you can see everything. His camera is catching everything, right? So that's the camera that they got. That's the camera that the white boy looked in. But good thing. Moving on. The fatal beating is now under investigation by the New York Attorney General Office and Governor Kathy Hochul, who has called for those involved in a sad incident to be fired. Federal officials are also looking into the case. The FBI Albany Field office and the Department of Justice surrounding the death of Robert Brooks. To determine the appropriate federal response, the FBI said in a statement to CNN, none of these officers or their representatives have committed the video and came to light. CNN has reached out to all 14 officers to get their opinion on it, what happened. However, the Correctional Officers Union, which typically speaks on the behalf of the prison, employees issued a statement that described the footage as incomprehensible. You damn right it was. To say the least, and certainly not reflectable of the great work that the vast majority of our membership conducts every day, right? Two of the New York officers, Sergeant Glenn Tomlin and Officer Anthony Farino, were named in a complaint and filed in a federal court in 2022 based on a 2020 indictment in which both sergeants were under investigation at Marcy Correctional Facility. Now tell me why, like I just said, it's been going on. These cocksuckers been under investigation, been complaining on why they still was working there. Bullcrap. Moving on. The complaint alleges as another correctional officer beat and handcuffed the inmate at the correctional facility. One officer appears to shove a white towel down the mouth of Mr. Brooks, as another officer hold Mr. Brooks by the throat, neck, and knees. Like, bruh, they literally tortured this young man. I would imagine what this dude got going through in his head. Why they doing all this? The officer then repeatedly punches Mr. Brooks in his face and in his stomach, while the other officer then seen striking Mr. Brooks with a baton. Now you tell me if that's not modern day lynching. You tell me. That's modern day lynching. And it's ridiculous because for us to be liberated in now today's society and our ancestors who were stuck in oppression, poverty, bondage, and not had a chance and fought so hard for themselves and us, their grandchildren, their great-grandchildren. And this is how we repay them? This is how we repay them? Black people, wake up. Please wake up. And then maybe I will consider loving us. Because up until now, I don't. I can't stand black people. All we want to do is rock Gucci. All we want to do is ride around in Benzes and Lexuses and just to try to impress the next black person. Because get what? We definitely not impressing no black, no white people. They give two fucks and they know better. You and your biz. They know you ain't got no 40 acres of land. They know you ain't got no wealth. They know you got a loan from the bank. Not from the bank, I'm sorry. They know you got help with your loans. When with them, their loans came straight from them. But, again, y'all know my motto, man, it's time to pay some bills. Until next time, I need y'all to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can be alerted when I upload some more videos. And most of all, if you know somebody that's not subscribed to Superfly Entertainment, tell them to tell a friend that subscribe to Superfly Entertainment, because Superfly Entertainment got the best hood talk news in the hood. Superfly Entertainment. I'm out.